Alright, YouTube, life story time. About almost 5 years ago, I got expelled from high school because school officials, they found 7-hydrocodone on my person, and I got expelled from high school for the second semester of my freshman year. And, what ended up happening is, for a while, I really had nothing to do. And for some reason, one night I was looking at this show. It was on Animal Planet. It would come on late at night. If you guys remember the name of the show, I don't, but it always talked about, like, cryptid zoology. And they have all, like, these reenactments of supposed sightings. You know, they have, like, the Night Stalker, Bigfoot, I think Thunderbird. But the one that caught my interest, because I've heard of this in passing before, was the reptilian aliens. Basically, if you're unfamiliar with that conspiracy theory, check it out. Reptilian aliens are basically allegedly existing in underground facilities all over the planet. And what they can do is, certain types of these reptilians, they can shapeshift to appear human to the naked eye, I guess. And, you know, that comes with all these people going like, oh, this YouTuber is a shape-shifting reptilian. This politician, this TV personality, all these people, shapeshifters. It's like, I don't buy it. But for a while I did buy it. I bought into the whole fucking package deal. I thought the Illuminati was real. I thought FEMA was real. And I believed in, aliens in that sense. Gray aliens and reptilians are currently living on Earth, and they're trying to, like, infiltrate and eventually overtly rule over the human population. And I don't know really what this mental phenomenon is. But maybe some other people can attest to this. But I started, I guess, subconsciously wanting this to be real for quite some time. And it only took about 4 weeks. And then, I swear, I developed like a mild, temporary type of schizophrenic disorder. Because out of the corner of my eyes, I'd see like 2-foot-tall gray aliens. Like, there's a mirror right there. It's like a door, but it's a mirror for the closet. And I'd see these little brown aliens kind of sneaking up behind me in the chair, and I'd freak out, and I'd look behind me. And it got to the point to where I couldn't even fucking go into this room for months. Like, I'd have to say from February to June of that year, February to June 2012, I didn't sleep in my bedroom because all these freaky things started happening. Like, it got so bad to a point, my mom started yelling at me, like, saying, you have to stop watching this stuff on YouTube. Like, you are fucking yourself up. Because I'd have to sleep on the floor of my parents' bedroom. I got so terrified. Because I swore this was real at the time. And I go out in public and I wouldn't feel safe. And I swear I saw a black car, that was going down the highway I live off of. And it, disappeared when it got to the intersection where the street I live on is. So that freaked me out. And I swore that when I went to the town south of me, I had black cars just kind of tailing us. And it got to the point where I got suckered into buying, like, the Orgonite shit. Specifically because I always, religiously, I don't buy into this shit anymore, so I don't really use it. But I would always carry it on my person because I was so terrified. And I solely bought this because apparently it makes reptilian shapeshifters and gray aliens become sick or ill. Like, I guess it's like an allergic reaction. However the fuck that works. But yeah, I got that bad. And it basically, I'd say because I didn't have anything to do, it kind of just encompassed my life. And that's the only thing I'd think about. And I'd go out into the yard and I'd try to find aliens. It was bad. It was really bad. I don't know how I ever allowed myself to get to that point. But it was like that for some time. The only things I'd watch, Dolce Bass, conspiracy theory. The ones that really fucked me up were the Cyrax and Flearax videos. There's a YouTube channel called Cyrax and Flearax. All one word, you'll find it pretty easily. But those really fucked me up when I was younger because, I bought into it. Then, now that I look at it in retrospect, it's almost like you're being brainwashed by this channel because I swear I hear like binaural beats in the background trying to sedate you or something, But it was just unpleasant, and it still kind of is unpleasant, I think, because of those previous experiences. But my dad knew about this too. I mean, I do swear I saw a UFO one night. I looked up when I kind of got over the whole alien thing, and I looked up into the night sky, and I saw this red orb in the sky, and it just, reddish orange, and it just jolted away as soon as I made eye contact with it. And I told my parents, and they're like, shut the fuck up. My dad got in my face. He's like, you need to fucking stop with this shit. So I was like, I swear I saw it. I don't even really care about that shit anymore. But my dad figured he'd have some fun with me. He's not really the type to prank you. But it was around Halloween time, right? And I just got back home from a marching band competition. Really late at night, I'm groggy, I'm not really aware, I'm not really alert. And my blind's up in that window, because my bed used to, literally be right next to that window. So I'd wake up and I could see out of it. But I walk in, and I don't catch it at first. I put my duffel bag down and stuff, and I look up and I see this fucking, what I think at the time is like a gray alien staring me down through the fucking window. And I didn't really scream or anything, but my dad describes it as closing the door and floating up the stairs because I was walking so fast. He said he always does the sound effect where he slaps on his leg. He's like, it sounded like this when you were walking up the stairs. It just sounded like. And he looked at me laughing. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. He's like, oh, you mean that alien? I was like, oh, fuck you, dude. And it'd become knowledge to me that while I was gone on this band camp, not band camp, but marching band competition, that my parents bought, knowing that I still kind of had a fear of this, and I had kind of, I was pissed at first. I was like, really? I just got over having these weird fucking hallucinations about these aliens. And they put this sticker, this vinyl cutout, I guess, of a gray alien, and stuck it on the window. And it freaked me out. Plus, it was glow in the dark, so it really freaked me out. But yeah, my dad's not really a prankster, per se, but when he does, he always gets, the greatest reactions out of people. That's about it, YouTube. Peace out.